Somewhere beyond the sea, there's eyes waiting there for me. And remember, kids, don't drink any alcohol. Just drink water instead.
Yeah. If you've got the guts.
Ay, ay, ay. This was such a bizarre movie. Not the worst. It's not the best either. It's just there.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get into it. So.
It's like you may as well call it Ultraman Cosmos 2 Cruise Control. Because everything's more water-based.
I guess.
Kinda. And everyone's wearing like freaking, maritime outfits. Like they're on a cruise. Even the setting looks less like Japan and more like Hawaii or Philippines.
I know, right?
Yeah, what's the setting? And we don't recognize anyone in this movie. Even Musashi looks slightly different. What's going on? In case you're wondering, we're here to discuss Ultraman Cosmos, the movie 2, The Blue Planet, featuring a new Ultraman that we've never seen before and have no explanation of.
Yep. Ultraman Justice.
Yeah. But will he be able to do this movie justice? Let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much like not looking forward to this. No, I actually am. Because this is the penultimate podcast for Cosmos. And none of our favorite characters are even in this movie for more than 2 minutes.
I was gonna say, what are you talking about? But it's like, the Eyes team, they don't really have much of a presence in this movie. Hopefully that's different in the third movie, but we'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this movie is where did I put this? It takes place 2 years after the events of the TV show, and Musashi's finally an astronaut. Wait, hold on. He's already been to space though, several times. What are you talking about?
Him and Cosmos fought Chaos Ultraman Calamity, I should say, on the friggin' moon in the penultimate episode.
Not to mention he was in that one planet with Egyptus.
Which we actually see for a brief moment, which is where he's going, and it just turned into a desolate wasteland. Because
even more so than it used to be.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere, Cosmos does show up, and he has a new form, Space Corona mode, which definitely looks cool. I like the purple and silver on it.
Yes, it looks amazing. Unfortunately, this is the only time we ever see it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew for the longest time that this form specifically did debut in this movie, but considering, the trope of, other tokusatsu movies, where it's got, a movie-exclusive form, you think it would be more of a big deal, but it's like, oh, I'm just using it in the first fight, and like the name suggests, he can only use it in space.
In space? And this is the only time he's actually in space.
Yeah. So it's like, well, that's kind of a shame. Actually, no, it's not kind of. It is a shame that you've got this awesome-looking form. You've got this awesome-looking form that I would love to see in action more, and it's not really used, and it's not, treated as a big deal or anything. It's like, oh, hey, Musashi, I'm back, and I'm purple this time.
Why are you purple? I don't know. Ask Toriyama. He made Frieza black, Goku blue. He turned Gohan into a beast, and the less I say, and Piccolo orange. So why shouldn't I turn purple? That's a good point.
Yeah. I'm grape flavored now.
Yikes.
Well, thank God he's not Michi from Gaim. Yeah, Cosmos ain't no simp.
No. But we do have a character named Mine. No, just kidding. It's Mari. Man, another Mari. We see a lot of those in Kamen Rider, and we finally see one. It's about time we see one in Ultraman, I suppose.
Do not let her meet Kusaka.
Or Colonel Zoll.
Him too.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, there's Mari from 71 Kamen Rider, and then there's Mari from
Vice?
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we go to we go into space, we find out that planet is desolate, and then there's like a monster called Scorpus destroying the place, and then Musashi gets rescued by Ultraman, and basically we cut to being on that bridge where Kamen Rider Skull fought against the spider Dopant.
I was actually going to bring that up myself.
Yeah.
See, Toei, we can use the same. We can use the same filming locations too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where is that exactly? Is that in Odaiba? It would be a darn shame if it was in Odaiba, and then I didn't get to be there, of all places. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of in that one Caesar X episode, which for the audience, that's made by Caesar X is made by Toho, same company that owns Godzilla. I remember in one episode they used one of Toei's filming locations. It was like that mountainous area. I should be more specific. It was that one area from 199 Heroes Go Kaiju versus Go Sager when they see the Black Cross King. No, he's king of this, not Fuhrer. And he puts all the he resurrects Brajira, Yogo, whatever his name is. Not Benjix, and the Dagon. That area.
Yeah. So it is in Chill City, that bridge. So where exactly is it compared to? Oh man, it's not far from Minato. I could have, if I had an extra day in Japan, I would have probably gone there if I could. That's a darn shame.
Mm.
Yeah, it's right there, just east of Minato. Yeah, all you got to do is go north to Dobashi, and then go west. No, go east on Tsukiji until you exit on the 304.
Yeah, just make sure you've got your Lost Driver and a Skull memory with you.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Oh man. Yeah, it's right there, just north of Shinagawa. Darn, I missed out. I mean, it's cool that I got to go to Shibuya and Ikebukuro, but still, it's I could have gone to a Toku location. Darn shame. Well,
hey,
at least
you did go to the Kamen Rider Cafe. Lucky.
Yes, and I did go to the train spot in Kamakura where they filmed what's it called? The Slam Dunk.
Yeah. And then you also just revealed to the public that you are indeed the great leader of Shocker.
Mm-hmm. Yes, or at least a variant of it.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Just give me a straightforward answer, Mr. Great Leader. Are you an alien parasite or are you a Tibetan monk? Which is it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. Please explain to the audience.
Well, you see, Mr. Excel Ranger, my answer to your question is
blue on blue. There's a simple explanation for that.
And that is the answer to your question.
You diabolical bastard.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you the secret to my power. Okay, see the secret to my power is
blue on blue, red on red. But we have to make them fight like this. If we mix up the colors, we'll confuse them.
I didn't know you had the Psycho Neji Rangers enlisted into Shocker, or Destron, or God, and so on,
or Delza, or Neo Shocker.
Yeah. By the way, can you at least answer me this? Some people have theorized that you are Grand Lord Crisis from RX. Is that true?
No.
That's what I thought.
No. But hey, look at that mermaid over there.
Yeah, so there's a mermaid in this movie. So
sure, we could bring up a wedding that happened earlier, but it's not Koji's wedding, so who cares?
Yeah, and then while they're all drinking booze, great lesson for the kids. They're like, Musashi, you saw a mermaid? That's ridiculous. And I'm like, is it though? Because you live in a world that it is public knowledge and happened for 65 friggin' episodes that kaiju are a part of your ecosystem, and you get aliens every now and then too.
And your best friend befriended Ultraman himself when you guys were kids.
So, meeting Ultraman? Oh yeah, that's realistic. Kaiju? That's realistic. A bunch of giant alien monsters? Yeah, that's fine too. We can accept that. But a mermaid is where we draw the line in this world?
Yeah, even Shaolin Showdown had a mermaid.
Yep. Oh, and also, I know it's like really minor and never gets brought up again, but I'm going to be honest. When Mari mentions at the certain area there's a green flash, I jokingly thought to myself, oh, the guy from Flashman?
Yeah. Denchi Supakuda Bakuhatsu Kagaku.
What? No, I'm talking about Flashman, not Dynaman.
or Denji Man. Or Denji Sentai Mega Ranger.
Yep.
If
Sentai comes back, are we going to get a Denshi Ranger?
When I first heard the names of all the Super Sentai for the first time, I misheard Gingamon as Gigaman, which honestly is a cool name considering that it follows Mega Ranger. Like you got Kilo Ranger, Mega Ranger, Gigaman, Terraman.
Well, it is interesting that you mentioned that, because if you look at the concept art for Mega Ranger, originally it actually was going to be a full-on space theme. Like I've seen concept art to where they've got like space suits and like a space station and whatnot, and it was originally going to be called Giga Ranger before they decided to make it into Mega Ranger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
they should use that name, because it's not like that hasn't happened before. Masked Man was originally going to be called 5-Man. And then, they eventually used that name of it. And then, they used that name
have the
down
fives
the
on their costumes.
Yeah. And their mecha's called Great 5.
Yeah. Meanwhile, 5-Man has a mecha that's only 3 pieces.
You guys are frauds. Although, if you think about it, their Ultrazord, Max Magma technically is 5 components.
But they have 6 Rangers now. Even if it's just for the one episode. Anyways, so yeah, they go snorkeling the next day, and there's like a flash portal. And then
they get attacked by Piranatrons to go to a volcano. Oh, wait, no. Wrong movie.
Yeah, and then Musashi gets attacked by a giant manta with a skull for a face. No, wait. That's Bayonetta 2. And he finds himself beached with like 2 mysterious strangers about to blast him. So they blast him. Yeah, and then friggin' Scorpus attacks the city. And of course, it's like, oh, we have to team up with that manta thing. So it turns out this mermaid, whose name is Shao, no relation to Shao Tucker, thank God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, turns out she could do that thing from the show Kong, where like she fuses with the kaiju and it becomes more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember Kong?
Kong, the animated series.
Yeah, there's that evil rich dude, and he had those stones so that he could artificially fuse with other, I wouldn't say kaiju, but you know what I mean. While the main character just uses these glasses to do it. Neural cyberlink activate. Yeah. Yeah, so the manta becomes more humanoid and tries to fight Scorpus, but it does a piss poor job of it. We get reinforcements, and they do a piss poor job. And then Musashi becomes a Corona skeletal form and realizes, wait a minute, you can't be Corona skeletal form. This is all a dream, isn't it? God damn it, Suede! Yeah, it's not even 2004 yet. Sorry, 2024. My bad. But yeah, God damn it, Suede! It's not even 2024 yet. You shouldn't even be here. God damn it! I just need you to say you don't believe in Ultraman. Watch. In 24 years, I'll actually get it right this time. Surely.
Yeah, for an Ultraman show that has pretty cool aesthetics, but it's a 7 out of 10 at best.
Yeah. Yeah. So it turns out that yeah. So what can I say? Yeah, so we don't have access to Ultraman, and we finally get a proper introduction to the mermaid. Her name is Shao. Hi, I'm Musashi. I know I don't look exactly like I did 2 years ago, but you never met me 2 years ago, so it's not going to matter. I still wonder, where the hell is Koji, EXO, Red Falcon, Fubuki, and Homegirl?
Oh, they're in this movie, but they just literally show up as backup later. And they're in this for like, what, 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes tops?
Unfortunately. So, now that we're properly acquainted, we go to this portal, which takes us to the mermaid dimension.
Unfortunately, Change Mermaid is not there.
Yeah, and neither is Change Pegasus. Unfortunately, he died trying to save a kid with cancer.
No. That was Dragon Ranger. You see, I can see why you get confused, though. They have similar facial features. You know, similar to how, that Gavon guy looks similar to Battle Kenya and Denji Blue.
No, they don't. They look nothing alike. Denji Blue smells like Anpan, while Battle Kenya smells like the fresh Kenyan savannah. They're nothing alike.
Okay, but is it just me, or do Goggle Black and Dinah Black look like they're the same person, like they're twins or something?
Nah. See, one is basically a gymnast. The other is a ninja. They're nothing alike, even though they do both require intense agility. Now, not gonna lie though, it is kind of weird when we get the same actor playing two different characters in consecutive seasons.
Yeah,
like Owl Ranger and Big One.
Yeah,
and V3
and Zubat,
and all of them cameoed in the Power Ranger versus Super Sentai movie.
Yeah, that Commander Miura guy from O Ranger, Olay.
Speaking of Olay, we encounter an old friend of ours from the first movie. Baby Bolton! I'm not a baby anymore. I'm relatively a teenager now.
Yeah. Okay, so in like a dozen years, I'm guessing that Bolton's aged slower.
Yeah. Yeah, but eventually, like his Jap English will turn into oh 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 oh
Oh, 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 oh.
oh 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 oh. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, they go to meet them. Their Xiao's friend Jean doesn't trust humans and tries to like shoot them on sight until Xiao's like, knock it off. They take him to their laboratory with like some sort of aquarium pod thing with bubbles, friggin' bubbles. And then later Xiao materializes a bottle of beer. And I'm like, is that beer? And then she just drinks it and spits it out and it bubbles out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is booze.
Oh yeah. This thing.
And no, it's not because, and I'm not saying that because, it's a movie for children. I know full well that standards and censorship and whatnot are different in Japan. They're not as sensitive about those sorts of things. That's not what threw me off. What threw me off was the idea of it. It's like, I want to make a bottle of beer magically materialize out of nowhere.
Yeah. It's like now it's a beer. Now it's orange juice. Now it's a Nestle Crunch bar. Now it's Napa's head. Now it's a beer. Yay, beer.
Oh gosh, here, let's make a 4Kids joke to where she wants root beer, but it's expired. That's why she spits it out.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we are from the Sundara, the arid world not unlike Tatooine, and we were invaded by the Scorpuses. But then we were rescued by a mysterious being of light who is definitely not Cosmos. And we see him as a god.
Even though the Ultras have said before in the past that they aren't gods, but then again, this is a different universe, so I guess I won't fault them for that.
Yeah. Die creature, man ill needs a savior such as yourself. It is by humans that I'm once again given flesh. Your words are as empty as your soul. Man ill needs a savior such as yourself. What is a human? Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. Now have at you.
Oh yeah, but enough talk. Have at thee, or you, whatever.
Yeah. Except Malik says, "But enough talk. I'm out of here."
Yeah, Ultraman Justice, who
looks
from the neck down. From the neck down,
too much like Tiga.
I was gonna say Tiga Tornado. The red and black form from the Final Odyssey movie.
Yes,
it's a cool design though.
Yeah, it's like he's like Tiga, but more Ultra 7-ish.
Ultra 7 Tiga.
Yeah. See, like you could be Ultra 6 Tiga, and then you're 7 Tiga, and then you're 8 Tiga, and then you're 9 Tiga, and then you're 20 Tiga.
Well, I was kind of thinking more like a Dragon Ball Z joke, to where if Tiga and 7 fused together, that they would probably call it Ultra 7 Tiga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, so we look more of like the aquarium that the Mer people have. It's like, oh, this is a research tool. It's like, what experiment are you working on? We're trying to create life. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Meanwhile, the SRC are not happy with C. We don't have eyes for what we see. So we're going to send out the sharks with the jets if this happens again. Not the sharks with the jets again.
Not those assholes.
Yeah. And weirdly enough, we don't see the lieutenant from the TV show. So that's a step in the right direction.
But we do see some familiar faces We do see some familiar faces later down the line. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah, so we find out that there's going to be an invasion of Scorpuses down the line. And yeah, in order to mitigate them, we need the Mer people to create the force field. But Jin, the leader of the Mer people, is not having it.
Yeah, so basically Musashi goes out to an amusement park to save Mari. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh gosh, it's the first episode of Black RX all over again. Is Crisis going to... Yeah, they're going to invade Earth and abduct Musashi, and they're like, we know you're Ultraman Cosmos. Why not join us?
Join us. And then they destroy his Ultra Pluck. And then it gets solar
Cosmos
radiation.
RX.
He becomes Ultraman Cosmos RX. Orewa Uchu no Ko.
Yeah, and then his let's see, he gets Robo Corona and Bio Eclipse.
Yeah, see, don't give Govan Infinity any ideas.
But what if those ideas make the show better?
Or it could get worse. So I've heard. Yeah, what's the deal with Patron? Really? Anyways, we're not here to talk about Patron. We're here to talk about Gohan.
No, we just
who's not in this movie. Yeah, so Gene is like not having this. It's like, you will never do the pay that my people have. How so? Because we lost our planet. You still have yours. And you're living on our planet with us. You know, you could prevent both of us from suffering the same tragedy all over again. Yeah, but I got Rohan Kishibe here, so you know I'm the asshole of this movie. Yeah. And of course, Sho tries to stop them. And it's like, God damn it, Sho, are you feeling sympathy for humans? Yeah. Also, the subtitles here are not that good.
Yeah, they had a weird font too.
Yeah. Yeah, and the conjugations are piss poor. Like, who did the quality control on this?
Still better than Hong Kong subs. Although Hong Kong subs are funnier.
But yeah, so the Scorpuses are invading. And is that the vice captain from Tiga?
Not gonna lie, when I watched this movie earlier, I actually said out loud, is that Iruma? And then, I see Munakata's actor right next to her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Iruma and Munakata! I know that these are the same actors but different characters, but it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, what a bizarre cameo. Yeah, but unfortunately, Johnny does not make a cameo, because if Johnny did make a cameo, this would be the perfect opportunity to open his closet.
A Tiga and Cosmos crossover? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. And, because one is of the earth, the other's of the sky, and I'm of the universe. Yeah, but unfortunately, even though Jin finally relents, it's like, okay, fine, I'm going to create the force field. Yeah, the force field did next to nothing to actually stop the invasion. It's like, oh no, the Scorpuses are destroying the Earth. What are your thoughts, Captain? Golf is incredibly boring, and we must never bring back the 70s.
That's not what I'm talking about, you stupid broad.
Oh, man. Yeah, so... You know what I really miss about the first movie? How those jets, not the ones with the sharks, the other jets, had those giant speakers and boxing gloves.
God, where they're punching a kaiju in the face.
Yeah, that was fun. Like, why can't we bring that back? But yeah, so they're attacking Minato, and oh no, they even destroy they even destroy Tokyo Dome and what's it called, the Imperial Palace of Ieyasu. it's crazy how well I know my Japanese landmarks now. I feel like one of those snobs where it's like you visit a place for 2 weeks and suddenly you're the expert.
Well, at least you're not a weeaboo.
Well, depends on your definition of weeaboo because it has a completely different meaning in Japan than it does in the United States. In the United States, it's a derogatory term for a person who's a little too obsessed with anime. In Japan, weeaboo just simply means any non-Japanese person that has any interest in Japanese culture. In which case, oh yeah, ore wa weeaboo desu. Ore wa chou weeaboo desu.
I was more referring to the kind to where they...
Yeah, the American definition, I know.
Yeah, to where they're like, they do a cringy, piss-poor job and they mispronounce words and they think that they're being edgy and cool and contrarian when really they're just embarrassing themselves.
It's really weird when I see like those videos of like a guy or a girl doing that over-exaggerated like anime fan thing where like they do this weird thing with their hands. Like it's like Sasuke datebayo. It's like I like ramen and curry and I love Naruto. Believe it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
and then they run and then they encounter a couple of Koreans and well, the fact that they're Koreans, you know where this is gonna go.
Oh, that video.
Yeah, and like they're still doing that thing with their hands.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely different if you have a genuine interest and you want to learn the language, but it's another thing when, you know, you're just basically doing a piss-poor job and mispronouncing the words and probably unintentionally offending them.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is how the Japanese are really good at telling apart like which tourists have like a genuine interest in participating in and respecting the Japanese culture versus the tourists that are there to like cloud chase or have only a superficial understanding of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see the tokusatsu stuff, but I also want to experience the culture. I want to look around, see the sights, try the food, and so on.
Mm-hmm, yeah, honestly, I'm surprised how much adoration I received from Japanese locals because I was expecting them to just like passive aggressively dislike me. It's like they're polite because it's their culture, but deep inside, it's like, it's one of those America genes.
Maybe deep down they knew that you were Ukrainian and not American.
Or maybe they just knew that like I actually like the culture, and actually took the effort to meet them at their basketball field court. My ball in it's their ball and their court. I'm playing by their house rules. So I took my shoes off and I bowed at a 45-degree arch and I said my apologies every other sentence. No, that's an exaggeration of what actually happened, but still. City's getting destroyed and like everyone's running around and of course Musashi finds the kids like, where's Ultraman Cosmos? I came here for Cosmos. Only Cosmos was here. Not that stupid vehicle Cosmos, the real one.
We got here at the speed of justice.
Voltron Force, go.
Well, hey, at least vehicle Voltron got a much better chance and was more likely to rescue you than what Gladiator Voltron is.
I don't even know what Gladiator Voltron even is.
Basically, to make a long story short, when World Events wanted to, make some robot mecha animes into Voltron, Go Lion was Lion Voltron, Die Rugger 15 was Vehicle Voltron. They wanted to take Albegus, which was 3 humanoid robots that combined together to be.
Wait, I remember that. Yeah. Or at least toys of it.
Yes, there were toys of it, but because of Vehicle Voltron's lukewarm reception back in the 80s, they canceled doing a dub of Albegus into Voltron.
Oh my god, I can't believe that this was supposed to become Voltron.
But
like, I mean, I knew this thing existed. I didn't know it had a name. I've seen video clips of people combining the three components, but they seriously tried to turn this into Voltron? Really?
Yeah, they did.
What's next? Great 5 is going to be Voltron?
The live-action Voltron. Well, the thing is, though, is that, there is no Gladiator Voltron show, but thanks to Discotech, I love you guys very much, they did release Albegus on Blu-ray. So you can see the original version of what could have been.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Mer people cyberlink with the Stingray Kaiju to gain their humanoid forms. And they have a cool sky battle, but just like with Neji and Hinata, one of them sacrifices themselves for the other and gets stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, feeling for their loss, much like Naruto did for Hinata, Musashi holds onto his necklace and he's like, Cosmos! Cosmos! Da, 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 da.
Yep.
Yeah, the Corona Aurora has finally spoken to me. Which is not incorrect because it is the crown of light, There is light, there is a crown, so it counts.
And then you send out your incompetent, bumbling Yeti out to try to find the Corona Aurora jewels, and he offers you ice cream, and then you get offended and you go, ice cream?
Yeah. Can't believe this entire show started because of a sled.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm glad Flurious broke your sled, and I love sleds.
Yeah. Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he turns into Cosmos, and he somehow immediately turns into Eclipse mode. Okay.
Yeah.
Or you know what they could have done?
Yeah.
Or you know what you could have done, Tsuburaya?
Yeah.
I understand wanting to have different abilities for certain situations to make it more interesting, but it's you could have used the Space Corona mode. It's a cool design. It's a shame that you don't really use it or treat it like a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, no, we're getting bombarded. And we do fight the final boss. And oh, look who shows up. Koji and XO and no one else.
And Red Falcon and Atticus. I mean, Fubuki.
Yeah. Yeah, but not Homegirl. Yeah, I guess she's busy counting sheep, I suppose.
Oh, gosh. I'm trying to audition for Kamen Rider Zets.
Yeah. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, but yeah, no, it's even Ultraman's getting creamed by the final boss here. But then it's like, oh dear Sky Daddy, where are you? We need you. Sky Daddy's here. And then out of nowhere, Ultraman Justice shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Took you long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came at the speed of justice.
Ha! That's perfect. That is friggin' perfect.
Yeah, justice takes forever, so it's an accurate saying.
Yeah. Okay, what about what speed does
with that in mind,
what speed does Gladiator Voltron come at? The speed of
yeah,
snails?
the sky darkened. The sky darkens like Jinxer showed up. Darken the sky. Yes, master. And somehow in the darkness, they are actually having a less difficult time than you think they would. So much so that they just need one Spacium attack to destroy it. And we're done.
Yeah. All right. So, not gonna lie, in that dark space, whatever you want to call it, that actually was a cool scene. I did like the cinematography in that. However, like, you know, it's just like you just see like their eyes and you barely see their silhouette and whatnot. That was cool. But the way that they like escape from that dark place and just like do those beam attacks, and then they're like, oh, they won, they defeated him. I'm like, no, they didn't. It's that classic trope to where they do a certain attack, but the monster is still alive. But it's like, oh, okay, they did kill it. Apparently, that's a little anticlimactic, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, all that's left is, the fish tank that we showed you guys earlier. There's actual life in there. Now we can get out of here.
And Gene's still alive, apparently, somehow.
Yeah, because apparently he got ejected from his manta ray just in time.
Yeah.
How convenient. He's still mildly injured, but at least he's not fatally injured.
Don't worry, guys. No need for a 4-kid censorship. I'm still alive. And I didn't need to go to a space hospital either.
Yeah, no. I used to say normal Earth hospital. Yeah, and so, yeah, the mer people leave while Cosmos uses his Superman from Quest for Peace powers to restore buildings.
All right, that's a thing he can do, apparently.
Yeah. This movie
kind of makes it seem like there's no sense of danger then.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, they leave with the Ultraman in the flies off into the sunset with the ship, while astral projections of the two mer people say goodbye to Musashi and Mari. It is heavily implied that Sho has a thing for Musashi and Jean has a thing for Mari and vice versa, but we didn't really go into it because it doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah,
literally, because the mer people go into space. Yeah, and of course we play the theme song. Da 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 while we recap clips from the movie like we do as a Japanese standard. Yeah, that's the whole movie. Not even an end credit scene.
Nope. Just end there. But did Cosmos also pull a Superman 4 to where he said he was going to get rid of all of Earth's weapons, whether the governments of the world agree or not?
Surprisingly, no.
You know who else did that? Captain Hero. And you think he would throw them into the sun, but no, he flushed them all down a toilet.
Yeah. Doesn't he have a janitor who used to be a villain and then... It's getting late, guys. I'm really tired, and we just need one more movie to go. This movie's a 7 for me. It's certain aesthetics are cool in this film, but the writing didn't make much sense. And certain things that should have been explained weren't, while certain things were explained that didn't need to be explained. Where the hell did Justice come from? And why did it take him so long? Again, got here at the speed of justice. I get it. And why even bring up Space Luna or Space Corona or whatever you call it if you're only going to use it for 2 minutes? Why bring back his old team if they're going to be there for only 2 minutes? Why develop a love interest with the mer people if it's not going to go anywhere?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a darn shame. Well, honestly, I like this one more than the first movie. I know before I gave the first movie like a 9 out of 10, but when I really think about it, it's more like a 7 out of 10 for me. This movie is like a good 7.5. It definitely has cool scenes. You know, Space Corona mode looks really cool, but I wish that it's like, honestly, I would have been fine with them introducing it at the beginning of the movie, if they were going to use it again in the final battle.
Yeah. Yeah. My only issue with the first movie was that too many people, especially his stepdad, put Musashi through way too much crap in the first half of the movie. It's like Chicken Little.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Like,
Musashi's dad at his Japanese butt cluck. Oh gosh.
Yeah, the thing is, I did not much care for Chicken Little the storybook when I read in the second grade. The movie was worse. See, at least with like Chicken Little, like in the book, everyone does believe Chicken, but everyone's needlessly paranoid. And like that's basically the plot of the story. Like being paranoid can have its disadvantages, and like you could actually get yourself hurt more than staying calm and thinking things over and using logic. But in the movie, it's like, no, turns out we should have frozen today, I guess. It turns out the little chicken was right the whole time in the movie, which kind of defeats the moral of the story.
Yeah.
So remember, kids, if someone becomes paranoid about the sky falling, believe them, because it is.
Well, all right. All right, that was the movie. We got one more movie left. Then we're finished with Cosmos officially, as far as his show goes, not counting team ups he shows up in. And then we move on to Ultraman Powered.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to like this movie more, but sadly I didn't. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either, in my opinion. Hopefully the third movie is going to show a lot of improvement. Hopefully. With that said, guys, if you enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon so you notified for our latest videos, and share videos because it helps out with the algorithm. We discuss Ultraman Cosmos, just the one movie left before we switch gears to Ultraman Powered. And then we're switching gears from Legacy season to current season. So
with Ultraman Teo. Or is it pronounced Teo? Because the Japanese pronunciation for Ultraman Leo is Ultraman Reo. So I'm thinking, okay, do we call him Teo or Teo? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I saw the kanji or romaji for it, or actually no, the romaji wouldn't help. If I could see like the hiragana or katakana, yeah, I mean, it looks like it says Teo because it says Teo. So
yeah, well, Teo has a better ring to it than Teo.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But all right, that was our podcast. We do. Yeah. Oh wait, no, not yet. Upcoming conventions.
Yeah, but we do. Yeah, so yeah. In addition to our upcoming plans for Ultraman, we are currently doing Super Space Sheriff of Infinity, where we just did episode 15 of Kamen Rider Z and Kamen Rider Ryuki. And believe it or not, with Ryuki, we are 33 episodes in already, so that means we just have 17 more episodes and a movie. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting really close to the end of Ryuki, so definitely stick around for that. I'm surprised, honestly, that we're tackling it as fast as we did, but I mean, it's not surprising. Like, we generally do 4 seasons per year, and I'm surprised we did 4 seasons last year, considering that we had to deal with freaking Ichigo. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we got we did Blade, we are midway through Ryuki. What's gonna be the next season we do after Ryuki? Who knows? You're gonna have to wait till the end of June to find out. Check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show. We discuss movies, TV shows, video game news, vlogs, interviews, etc. And on that subject matter, check out our upcoming convention, Power Morphicon, where they just announced that Adam Tutumian, hard to say his last name, Tuminen. Like, I kind of wish he kind of changed his name to Turmeric, because at least that way it'll be easier to remember. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, Adam. No, seriously though, I did hang out with Adam back in 2018. He's a really cool guy. So he played Hunter from Ninja Storm. Yeah, which means that we get both of the Thunder Bros again this year. So, so that's fantastic news, as well as several other actors that'll be announced later on this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Power Morphicon, August 28th through the 30th at the Pasadena Convention Center. Get your tickets now. And yeah, that's pretty much it for us, guys. We hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you again real soon. Come back next week for our finale of Ultraman Cosmos.
Take care.